Hi everybody, it's July 30th. I'm not going to tell you where I am. You might want to guess. It's been a kind of interesting day. This morning I was supposed to meet with my friend from Maryland, and we were supposed to go walk into the happily ever after. Or, you know, less work or something. But he didn't show up. So, we're dealing with what we were dealing with last night. Turns out that Dr. Blankenstein got caught with his pants down, gassing my latest hotel room. I figure, you know, whatever, it's a national monument, let's keep it open, right? So we have a game going. It's almost as fun as who stole the iPad. Then I saw something, message about, I guess he's the top general in the army or something like that, I read. Got the name for it. Reading something wrong about that wag the dog potential for a war over there in North Korea, I'm guessing. I don't think those missiles are as good as the newspaper says. Sitting here trying to figure out why. Anyone notice the cloud that's right over the smokestack area, or the air conditioner area of that building? That's actually a cloud. It's called a puffy cloud. It comes from Team 18. They do it with smokestacks and buildings to show that things are on when they're actually off. That's a cloud in the sky that's positioned right over that stack. There's not a lot to say, and I must say we're kind of busy. The dumbest thing I ever heard of was one guy today got dragged in by the cops, and they confiscated his gas canister, and once they confiscated it, he would not confess to it being his because it wasn't on him, they had it. They were trying to plant it. I'm going, wow, that's pretty cool. I think he thinks that the Nuremberg Conventions are what's going to be followed when we have all the confessions and don't need to prove anything anyway. Pretty simple. July 30th, I'm here in New York, in front of the Chinese consulate. This is a message to Xi. When we started in our investigations back in February, we started at the end of the chain. You had blinds, you had all kinds of stuff hanging down, but there was one common denominator, and that was what malls smelled like. And we went through the local gassers, all kinds of gassers. Attacked me I don't know how many times, it doesn't even matter. You paid all kinds of stooges, at least your organization has, maybe not you personally. But we're kind of fed up with it, and we're way beyond where we were in February, where we started basically from a cold start. We have identified the networks, we've identified the poisons and the problems, we looked into the strategy of poison mercantilism. We're up to speed, probably even ahead of you in many respects. Like Croak tonight, it really doesn't even matter. That's how far we've come. This is a message, I guess, about, you know, basically we're there. And we've done what it takes, and we're about to let it play out. I'm going to tell you, with that Silk Road Initiative, there are a lot of people who kind of caught on to the work we're doing here. Except for some reason I couldn't figure out the Russians exactly. But even they're up to speed now, and it's going to be fun. I do speak fluent Russian. I don't know if your worthless intelligence services have actually made a note of that. And, you know, I got two footballs. I got our football and the Russian football. Let me tell you something. I was thinking about it on the way over here to make the message. If I were to give the order using the Russian football, I'm pretty sure the Russians at this point would have to think long and hard about whether or not to do anything. That's how out of line you are. Those two Goonies today, black belts in 4 disciplines each, down by the World Trade Center at Ground Zero, that was a mistake. And they weren't as well dressed as that idiot in the Armani suit in Bayside a couple of months ago. I guess you're, what, running out of funds? I don't know how that's possible. Have a nice time. Enjoy the South China Sea. And enjoy your stooges in North Korea. It's been obvious for a long time. One was a feint for the other. I don't know why the American press has been so dumb. You're about to find out what we know.